or caught in the traffic. Thank you so much, sir.
Once again, good morning everybody present here. All the respected press persons, both from electronic and print media, present here. Today we are all assembled here and we have requested all of you to join with us for a good press meet headed by our Honorable President of the FIBB, respected Mr. Fabio. So you are aware of the presence of Mr. Fabio Azevedo, the Honorable President, Federation International Volleyball, headquartered in Switzerland, is now in Bhubaneswar, Odisha, along with his entire higher functionary of the FIBB. So now I am with Mr. Fabio and also our Vice Chancellor, respected Dr. Sanjit Singh, and others are also present here. You are all aware of its contribution in the field of education, health, tribal empowerment, and also sports. And you are also aware of that both KIT and KIS are associated with FIBB or Federation International Volleyball in a very good way, big way, for the last 5 to 6 years, more than 6 years. Earlier also, you have attended the former president of FIBB, respected Mr. Arya Gasa, who was here for 2 to 3 days. At that time also Mr. Fabio was here. It is his 4th time visit to Odisha state. Rarely it is seen that the FIBB president visits any Indian state so many times. We are very much happy, honored and fortunate to get Mr. Fabio in our own state. Before telling something, it is my great pleasure on behalf of all of you, on my behalf, on behalf of the people of the state, I extend heartiest welcome to Mr. Fabio for his presence here in Bhubaneswar and particularly to grace this press meet. So I hope you are aware of FIBB, the largest organization in any sport in the world. That is 222 countries are the member of the FIBB. And he is heading that 222 countries. There are many things in the credit of Mr. Fabio. He has given his entire life for the promotion of empowerment of volleyball last 35 years. He has made many accolades for volleyball, be it in his own country, Brazil, or in the entire globe, in the capacity of General Director FIBB, so also now President of FIBB. He has given many good things for the promotion of volleyball, particularly in Odisha state, generally in India. I'll be happy he will tell in his own mouth whatever he has already announced yesterday for the promotion of volleyball and volleyball players, and which is first of its kind in India, and Odisha is proud of to have these things. So the procedure like this, after my welcome, I request Mr. Fabio to speak whatever he has in his mind. Then any press person has any questions genuinely, he or she can put to Mr. Fabio. And lastly, our Vice Chancellor will give the vote of thanks to all of you. And whenever required, definitely I will tell my mind. Thank you very much. Now I request Mr. Fabio to speak his mind.
Thank you. I think this one is not working.
Let's do on now.
Yeah, now it's working. Good afternoon, everyone. I would like first and foremost to thank each and every one of you that came here on Sunday to sit down and discuss about sport, about volleyball, about our partnership here in Odisha, our partnership with Kit and Keys. So I can briefly share with you all where the FIB is today and our plans. And obviously afterwards, I'll be more than happy to receive any questions from your side. Um, we launched last year the Strategic Vision 2032. And the Strategic Vision 2032 has one motto, and the motto is Together as One. It's all about togetherness. And the key pillar or the key KPI of this strategic vision is doubling the number of eyeballs connect to our sport in the world. By Nielsen research, we know that there are about 800 million people today connect to our sport everywhere in the world. That means 10% of the worldwide population. And we want to have this number being 1.6 billion by 2032. And why do we want to double the number of eyeballs in the world? Because we want to share and we want to follow the shared vision between the International Olympic Committee and the United Nations, which is making the world better through sport. In our case, making the world better through volleyball. And what we believe is in the power of our sport, the power of volleyball of bringing people together, and the power of volleyball of giving to society a clear message of togetherness, collaboration, and inclusion. Volleyball is a beautiful sport that's played everywhere in the world by 222 country members. Volleyball is a sport that can be played in whatever sort of surface, dirt, grass, sand, indoor, outdoor, can be played 2-on-2, 3-on-3, 6-on-6, 9-on-9, doesn't matter. Even without net, you can play volleyball. Whatever action of keeping a ball in the air or keeping a ball flying is to be considered volleyball. And that's what we want. We want to share the values of our sport and the beauty of our events and the great actions of our athletes everywhere in the world. Athletes and fans are in the center of every single decision, every single action of the International Federation of Volleyball. We are moving from a Olympic international governing body to a worldwide movement in where everybody counts. A small kid playing volleyball in Odisha has the same value as the Olympic champion playing the Olympic Games. We want to have the entire volleyball community getting better and getting bigger. And that's what together as one means. That's what togetherness means. Talking about India specifically, volleyball is a reality in our country, in your country. People love volleyball. People can play volleyball. Our athletes in India, they have the physicality and they have the capability of becoming big champions in the world. Unfortunately, I don't want to go into details. Until now, it was not possible. But I can guarantee you all that in the near future, you're going to see players from India in beach volleyball, in volleyball, men and women playing international events, and God bless us all, playing the World Championships and the Olympic Games. That's what we want. That's what we are working tirelessly together with our partners. We have Dr. Samantha here. We represent Kids and Keys projects, a great projects. Yesterday, we launched a Center of Excellence in Kids. Yesterday, we launched a 3 years beach volleyball pro tour being held here in Odisha, which means that players from all around the globe will come here to play. We launched an amazing program for women empowerment, girls empowerment, named Girl Sunshine. They'll be repeated very often every year here by those guys. We have here seated my brother Abhijit, who is doing a massive job in the state of Assam, managing the Brahmaputra Volleyball League. And volleyball is becoming more and more a reality in India. We are discussing, I'm flying to Delhi tonight. Tomorrow we have a meeting with the Minister of Sport, with the National Olympic Committee, and we are pushing everyone forward in order for volleyball to become a reality in your country. That's part of our mission. We are here to serve our sport. We are here for a certain period of time, and our sole mission is to deliver the game better than we found it. And that's what we're gonna do. So that was a brief shared with our vision and strategy, and I'll be more than happy to take any questions from your side. Please feel free to address.
Sir, if I keep volleyball को है, we can normal ना ये different way. आपके मारते कौन से मारते? Take and hand.
So I didn't understand.
To keep volleyball को what kind of
Could you get Mike? Hitesh, you can help me translate.
if I keep volleyball is normally volleyball game or totally different? Because I have not played. I am a football player. I'm to ask you. FIB volleyball is normal volleyball games or different?
Oh, okay, I got your question. So the FIB is about volleyball indoor, sir, which played 6-on-6, and beach volleyball, in where we play 2-on-2. Those are our events. So we have today the World Championships every 2 years for volleyball and beach volleyball. The Olympic Games, you know the Olympic Games, every 4 years for volleyball and beach volleyball. And equally, we have our annual leagues for volleyball and beach volleyball. So those are the two disciplines that the FIB takes care of. Is that your question? Did I answer your question?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Hello, sir. Announcement person, you are aware that yesterday there was a very big volleyball festival which was inaugurated by Mr. Fabio. 2,000 players played the volleyball yesterday. 150 to 200 women coaches were trained by the international coaches for 4 days, 11 to 14. And these coaches will again train the other coaches, by which they will touch 50,000 coaches in the coming years. Second thing, recently he has announced, he has given and inaugurated Center of Excellence
Correct.
at the KIT University campus, first of its kind in India. Because of Center of Excellence, players and coaches from any country can come to this Center of Excellence
Correct.
and can train, etc., etc.
Correct.
Third thing he has announced very nicely, which will promote huge tourism in Odisha. That is Beach Pro 2, Beach Volleyball Festival, Beach Volleyball. So 3 years, this beach volleyball things will continue here in KIT campus. And for this, players from the 50 countries will be assembled. That beach volleyball tournament or competition. Players from the 50 countries minimum. He has told from the entire globe.
That's right.
So these are very unique things he has given to Odisha state and particularly to KIT and KIS. And not only it will strengthen the volleyball, but also it will add the tourism of the Odisha state. Thank you. Any question from your side to Mr. Fabio?
Some from Asian and better development. First of all, external institution thanks to you for opening of external team and this university. Sir, I don't know that in Odisha or for that matter in many parts of India, basically girls and boys from rural areas, they start playing volleyball on their own interest, and after they excel in the game, then government spot them and group them. So what do you think the government of Odisha and Odisha should do to see that these players are organized and come under a platform like Center of Excellence as we have put in KIT and KIS? So what the government of India and government of Odisha should do so that these we can recover the essence of these rural talents.
No, thank you for your question. I think we can divide the answer in two parts. Number one, that's what we are discussing with the federal government, the government of the country, and equally some cities is to organize big events. So we want to bring the best of volleyball to India, because bringing the best athletes, those athletes will have the capacity of inspiring a new generation of fans and a new generation of athletes. But it's not enough, because we have to develop the athletes from India. So we are now discussing how to get better organized in terms of national teams, beach volleyball and volleyball, men and women. For that, we have a project inside the FIB named Volleyball Empowerment, which is investment from the FIB directly in national teams. But it's also not enough. In order to get a national teams, we have to make the sport more accessible. We have to make the sport more affordable, more understandable. And that's what we are doing here with those projects of centers of excellence. Centers of excellence nowadays is one of the focal points of the FIVB Strategic Vision 2032. And we are opening centers of excellence everywhere in the world in order to make it more accessible, to make the sport more accessible for the local athletes, for the regional athletes, from the athletes of the country, but equally from the athletes from abroad that can come to India and train. And what is the differentiation? What is what does make the center of excellence special? Because it's the FIB behind with a huge transfer of knowledge. So here, for example, this week, those 4 days, we've got three international coaches coming here to train the athletes, but equally to train the coaches, to train the trainers. So it should be a huge transfer of knowledge, because kids are already playing the sport. Sport is already a reality. It's not a matter of presenting volleyball to India. We don't need to do that, because India knows how to play volleyball. The question here is one, just repeating myself, how to make the sport more accessible. Two, how to make the national teams more organized and focused. And three, how to bring more events to India in the future. Did I answer to your question?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, please, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Raj is from Samad. My question will be to President of the FIVB. Sir, here in India, volleyball is very popular in villages and small towns. But in international arena, we are not that in commanding position.
Correct.
So, is there any big tournament or event that is coming to India apart from these programs which you are arranging in case of this Odisha? That is my first question. My second question will be to Samantha sir. Sir, ଆଜିକାଲି ଯେତେବେଳେ ସ୍ପୋର୍ଟସ କଥା ପଡୁଛି ତ କିସ୍ ନମ୍ବର 1 ରେ ରହୁଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ଆଗାମୀ ସମୟରେ ଓଡ଼ିଶାକୁ କୋଉ ସ୍ଥିତିରେ ଦେଖିବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି ସ୍ପୋର୍ଟିଂ ଏରିଆ?
All right, so I'll go first.
Yeah.
Yes, we are discussing as we speak with multiple stakeholders in India. Yeah, you all know, it's not a secret, that India has a dream of organizing the Olympic Games in 2036. And we believe there will be a great opportunity also to line up a sequence of big and relevant events here in India from now onwards, even beyond 2036. However, I just want to insist that it's not only about hosting events, it's about hosting events and creating big opportunities for the players from India to come and play, to come and participate, but more importantly, to come and win. We want to see players from India participate in events in your own soil, but equally abroad, but winning more points, more matches, more sets, more matches, more championships. We want to see India on the top of the world in a couple of years from now.
So have you set a target of 5 or 10 years for India specifically?
Oh yes, sir. So the target is the Indian national teams to play the World Championships in 2029 and to play the Olympic Games in 2032. That's the target.
ଆପଣ ଭଲ କୋର୍ସ
Yeah.
ଆପଣ ଭଲ କୋଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ମୋତେ ପଚାରିଛନ୍ତି, ବହୁତ ଧନ୍ୟବାଦ। ମୁଁ ଆଗରୁ ବି ଏଇଟା କହିସାରିଛି ଯେ ଆପଣମାନେ ସମସ୍ତେ aware of my contribution in the field of education, tribal, health, particularly sports। ଆପଣମାନେ ଗୋଟେ କଥା ଶୁଣିଲେ ଖୁସି ଲାଗିବ। 1997ରେ ଆରମ୍ଭ ହେଲା, 1999ରେ ମୁଁ ଇଣ୍ଡୋର ଷ୍ଟାଡିୟମ କରିଥିଲି, ଇଣ୍ଡୋର ଷ୍ଟାଡିୟମ। नवीन पट्टनायक महोदय सेंट्रल मिनिस्टर थे आसिक उद्घाटन करते से बहुत मोर ओडिशा लोक मत हसिले जे तुम गोटे हस्टेल फस्टेल न इंडोर स्टेडियम कर स्पोर्ट्स बर्तमान समस्त मत साल्यूट कर स्पोर्ट्स को लेकिन कौटी पहुंची निजे कौटी पहुंची सो आपण जेटा कहले स्पोर्ट्स कथा आसिले केवल किट किस कथा आसे आपण देखंतु स्पोर्ट्स प्रति हमें कौन करी मु निजे कथा निजे कहना चाहूँ प्रथम सेकेंड होची इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर कथा छाड़ा दी बेस्ट इन इंडिया था कथा होची रेजेंट नॉट ओनली 24 ओलंपिक्स अच्छी एबे खेलो इंडिया यूनिवर्सिटी गेम्स एग्ला हमने निजे बाहर करछली किट को 7th पोजीशन मिलला इंडिया रे among the 222 universities brought pride for the Odisha state with 21 medal 10 gold world university games चला इंडिया को मिलला 12टा मेडल टोटल सेतु 6टा मेडल होची किट छुआ आगामी कॉमनवेल्थ ओलंपिक सबुतिरे किट छुआ मैक्सिमम पार्टिसिपेट करिवे सेटा होची मोर लक्ष्य anybody has anything
Yes, sir. So this is a result suppose. Sir, my president, sir. There is a notion nowadays that every sports has its own particularly popular like IPL, tennis, and also seriously badminton. So do you have any plans to create a volleyball league with that this collaboration? Do you have any plans?
Yeah, listen, there is a league already being played in India that started a couple of years ago. And the pathway is really good. They're bringing international athletes. They're having a clear calendar every year, and I believe that we can definitely sit down with them and strength. Actually, there is a limit in where the international federation should come down in management. We don't believe that the FIB should interfere in the management of the leagues in the countries, not only about India, but we believe that the FIB can definitely help once again national teams, men and women, beach volleyball and volleyball, and big events to be held in your country.
And I also think popular, like she said, that volleyball is very affordable sport. Everybody can
Correct.
Despite being so affordable, why it's not that popular like basketball, which also be many people play?
Listen, with all my due respect, I would not explain why it's not that popular yet. I would say that we have all conditions to make volleyball and beach volleyball in India very popular. We have all conditions to make our athletes from India to play the big events in the world. We have all conditions to host in India big events as of now. So what happened in the past, I believe it's not important. Let's flip this page, let's look forward, and let's make our job because we're here for that. And I can tell you, one thing that I can declare, I know it's a bold statement, but it's that we are not sleeping. We are working 24/7 in order to make it happen here in India because, let's be very blunt. I said in the beginning, right? From 800 million people to 1.6 billion people. Without India, it's not possible. Yes, sir.
From Phoenix. My question has three specific questions for you. So we all know India is a major player in hosting cricket tournaments. So I have three specific questions. So what's your take on this first? Second, sir, are you here to disrupt the sports hierarchy in India specifically? Third, sir, what's your take on areas, not in terms of result, but in terms of potential?
I didn't understand the third one.
The third is, what's your take on India, not in terms of results, but in terms of potential?
Okay, got you. Question number two. No, we're not here to disrupt anything. We're here to help. I believe in everything can be united. I don't believe in anything that can be divided. Your question number one. Yes, India has a huge capacity of organizing big events. Huge. You have the knowledge, you have the right people, you have facilities, you have amazing cities, and I believe in your potential in the future of organizing big events, even the Olympic Games. All right? Third, results versus potentiality. I think those two things are linked. Because when you have a mass participation in whatever sport, let's talk about our sport, more people playing volleyball, more people being engaged in volleyball, we'll be able to select better quality of athletes. Being able to select better quality of athletes, we can guarantee more participation. More participation means more results. More results means more medals. More medals means you can start inspiring once again a new generation of athletes, a new generation of fans. I believe that participation, potential, and results are linked. And when we invest in a national team, in our case, volleyball empowerment. Hitesh Malhotra, he's the head of volleyball empowerment in the FIB. He's responsible. He's from India, responsible for this massive area. More than $53 million already invested. He's responsible for that. And I would say our ROI, return on investment, is performance, is results. We have got now in the recent World Championships, volleyball, beach volleyball, men and women, more than 66% of the teams supported by volleyball empowerment. And the champions were supported by volleyball empowerment. So result and potential are linked. Thank you.
So thank you very much. ମୁଁ ଟିକେ ରିକ୍ୱେଷ୍ଟ କରିବି କ୍ୟାମେରାମ୍ୟାନ୍ ଟିକେ ସାଇଡ୍ ହେଇଗଲେ let them see Mr. Fabio ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ଟିକେ ସାଇଡ୍ ହେଇଯାନ୍ତୁ ତାପରେ ଆମେ ଭିସିକୁ ରିକ୍ୱେଷ୍ଟ କରିବୁ ସେ ଭୋଟର ଥ୍ୟାଙ୍କ୍ସ ଦେବେ ଆଉ ନବାନି ଏତିକି ହେଇଗଲାଣି ବେଳା ଏତିକିରେ କ୍ଲୋଜ କରିବା